So the first step for cleaning is the vacuum setup. Here's the on-off switch for it. Don't worry, it's in a GFI. So this is the vacuum. It's an airlift pump. It will be in the water like this. Air obviously goes in here. Bubbles travel up here, and that draws water with it, and it'll exhaust into this bag. This is the intake, and these are effectively the attachments. This is the one I use for the bench. Once I get it in there, that'll be set up like that. Air will be creating the drag and filling up the bag, and it just scrapes along the floor like that. Those two attachments are, you reach out long and get stuff around the perimeter. In the spring, it's nice to do. It helps grab the leaves up really quickly. It's just a laundry bag, but I take it down past the hub, pull it tight. I've just found this to be so far the best method to attach it, but it evolves every year. After you use this a few times, you'll probably come up with something ingenious to make this a little bit quicker and easier to do. And then I go back and forth over it 2 times, and that creates enough friction so it doesn't come loose while the vacuum's filling the bag up. Once the bag gets full, it tends to generate a lot of pressure, and it'll blow the bag off if it's not tied real good or if you're not holding it string. But I found this way I don't have to hold the string, and once I put air in it, that bag will shoot out of there and it'll start doing its job. So, alright, let's get it in the water. Alright. This guy, get it full of water. Submerge, the bag pops out. Sorry about the camera angles. The floor attachment goes on, and then fire it up. Alright, so now you can see it's inflating the bag. It's pushing air and water through there. And here in a minute, you'll see it's full of stuff that's settled on the bench. The layer of, a few leaves and some algae and stuff that have fallen down there. Our goal has been to remove whatever organic materials are easy to remove, not fight it too much, and that seems to really do the trick with it, to keep it a nice, clean, clear swimming space.
Yep.
So the bag's getting kind of full. Still got more room. And that piece, let's drag a little deeper on that outside edge. Grab these floaties right here.
We have one monarch caterpillar chrysalis and a caterpillar.
Take it apart. So to take it apart, the steps pretty easy. Shake the algae away from the base here a little bit. Let it fill up with air so it floats. Take our string loose. Slide the bag off. That's the spoils. Go ahead and shut it off for me. So this is our homemade bucket for sanding. We try to save any critters. Sometimes you get some salamanders, frog.
Dragonfly nymphs.
Dragonfly nymphs. So we kind of do a two-stage sorting process when we do this.
The salamanders are newts.
And there's one right there. Look at that little guy right on top.
Salamander.
Come on, little guy.
Newt, I mean.
There's another one right there.
Aww. Little friends.
So we're gonna... Yep, come on.
There.
So we want to turn these guys loose back in the water. Oh, here comes a, this is a dragonfly nymph.
Dragonfly nymph. Sometimes we find tadpoles.
Yeah, big tadpoles. So that's a dragonfly nymph. These guys are cool. Right back down in the water. Take off.
Any more friends in there?
There might be. I need to rummage a little bit. Yeah, here's one.
Who's that?
That's a Sally.
Oh, little one. Newt.
Oh God. Where'd he go?
I don't know.
Oh no. I lost the newt.
Oh, here he is. Here he is. I thought
Where?
I saw something move right here.
Because there's a giant cicada. I felt something crawling on my toe. And there's this giant cicada that was crawling on me. It scared the hell out of me. So we need to go put him somewhere too. There he is. There we are. Oh, he jumped and swam. He's gone. So... my wife will dump that out on the edge of the woods, right along the tree line there.
Gently.
Yeah, gently. And then she'll actually kind of sort through it a little bit more to save as many of those little guys as she can. And we It gives us a nice pulse on like the health of the pond too, because there's so much life in there. It's a pretty good sign that things are doing well. Snails and frogs and the salamanders and newts. They're newts.
Newts.
And then once we're done with that, we just hose these things off right over here in the grass. And put everything away and we're done. This airlift works the exact same way as the vacuum. It's just a U that goes down in there and comes out into the corral here. Occasionally, it gets a little bit clogged with large leaves, which it looks like it does a little bit right now. You just saw a bunch come out of there when I pulled that off there. That's just for direction. But I just stick this down in there, angled towards the bottom of the U. And that'll usually break loose anything that's clogged. Right now I can feel that there's a lot of gravel in there. Might be time to climb in there and stick my hand down in there. Usually you can tell when you look over here at the whirlpool that it makes. That'll look a little bit mild, and that's a good sign that it's getting a little bit clogged up. There's a lot of gravel in there. So this is the algae will actually float up attached to the gravel and carry it up. And so there's quite a bit in there right now. Here's our net to clear the filters. Once a season, the filter will get clogged with algae, and you'll be able to see the water level in here is higher than out there. So when that happens, it's not drawing as much water in anymore because there's too much back pressure. It's real easy to fix when it does happen. We just take this guy, stir stuff up and scoop it out, and then that algae, I just run my hands through the rocks like this and that stirs it all up and gets it all floating up to the top again, where I can take this and finish scooping it. And right after doing that, you'll see the water level drop back down, suction will start again, and you're well on your way. These obviously don't have to be super clear, but whenever a little pile of leaves starts, you fish them out. You'll do it more in the fall.
Look for little friends and then dump it in the woods.
Look for little friends. Yep.
Find friends?
Yep. I just saw a tadpole. Oh, where'd he go? Look at it. Those are the boatmen. I don't really want to help them.
Just find the tadpole. It's right there.
Come here. Go for a swim and stir it up, and everything will settle out and it'll be crystal clear in the morning.